The Student Advancement Foundation exists because there should be no barrier to any child achieving their full potential. Our work really focuses on 5 impact areas: arts education and arts experiences, physical wellness, math, science and technology, environmental education, and literacy. I think literacy and being able to read is that final key of being able to be successful in life.
If you can learn to love reading right from the beginning, it's going to just build your skills from there. It's really just that basic skill that you need to be able to do everything else you're going to do in your life.
It is important to students, but it is particularly important to the students that we're serving. Very often, the ability to read is the one variable that begins to determine how successful our students will be. Our students have access, first of all, and access to some of the best materials.
The school libraries in Grand Rapids are beautiful places, and I love visiting school libraries and seeing the result of a lot of community effort over the years through SAF and through so many amazing partners to make sure that our libraries are fantastic places for the students.
You can pretty much take any job or any opportunity that you want, and you're going to find a book in the library for that. And it really is going to be a door to the world for another opportunity that many of these children don't experience on an everyday basis.
The children just love coming here every week. There are so many more books in the library than we have in our classroom.
Reading to kids is entertaining. It's really special because sometimes after I read the story, the kids will come up to me and say, "Can I take that book today?"
We listen to Miss Fox read, and then we say good morning first, and then we listen to her read, and then she gives us a stick, and we go pick a book.
Courtney is a phenomenally hard worker. Her reading score skyrocketed just from September to January.
And there's different stories in these books, so I like read it every day.
And having this library at Sibley, as well stocked as it is, and also working as a librarian myself in the past, I can tell you right now that this is the spot that the kids are going to make the biggest impact because they're choosing the books instead of the teachers choosing them for them.
Reading for me was hard last year because I had like too much words that I really didn't know.
Luis is another one of those students. I think he went up about 9 or 10 points as well from his fall to his winter map score.
I like reading a lot. There's lessons in there that become true.
My heart is just drawn to the students in Grand Rapids. They have so much potential and so much to give. Some of them have so many challenges, and you know, it's just harder to unlock that, but I know that it's possible with every child. So that is my mission every year in September. Every child has something to unlock. What is it? We're gonna find it.
If the Student Advancement Foundation didn't provide funding, I think we'd just be going backwards. I don't think there'd be the books for the kids. For some kids, this is their only library. This is their place.
Student Advancement Foundation matters because they help our families that do not have the resources. School budgets are tight, and just to have that extra resource makes it a little bit easier for me to do my job, to know that I can put some funds or resources into a teacher that just doesn't have that ability.
Through the good and the bad, we're going to become a stronger and better district. We're going to ensure that the students of Grand Rapids have the materials that they need. We're going to support this community in ways that others perhaps could not do.
Helping make sure that literacy remains a priority in our schools and for our students, we're helping make sure that this most fundamental, important building block is there and is strong.
There are over 17,000 kids in the Grand Rapids Public Schools. That is a lot of kids that we need to invest in today so that they can make the Grand Rapids of the future.
Really, I think supporting the kids in the community that you live in is important, regardless of if you have kids or not. They're going to grow up and be the future citizens of where you live. And if you really love where you live, you're going to want to invest in that.
None of this happens unless the community comes around the Grand Rapids Public Schools, and specifically the students of Grand Rapids Public Schools. We as a community have to say that every child is valuable, every child has the potential to succeed. Together we can do that.